Yes, one time. Good day, everyone. Alvindeleon back with another solo lesson. Yeah. Good day, everyone. Like I've said, Alvindeleon back with another lesson. Guitar teacher, guitarist here in YouTube. And today we're gonna be talking about this. Also the intro. I like the intro. I'm tuned to. You see my tuning here is standard E, B, G, D, A, and that one on the sixth string we have an F, right? So, and mainly because the intro of this one it feels like this pickup. That one, right? So it has that part. So something like that. That one is cool also, right? Then slow down. Nice. I like it. So that's the intro, and it's tuned to F on the sixth string, and then we have the like that, something like that. Okay. Beautiful, right? Paul Gilbert, one of my favorites. Also, I learned a lot from his lessons, and Dance Rock 1 and 2. I think that's so good. But this one very melodic, and how the solo was great. Even the intro, man, genius intro. I really like the intro. So we're gonna be talking about that today, guys. Let me check who's here with me on this live, which is awesome. We have Alan Castro. Hello. Just reading your name there. Alan Castro. We have Jerry Barrow. Ryan Favor, Mon Robles, hello guys, and yeah, sorry for my eyes and everything. I only had four hours of sleep, so I'm still like kind of hazy and stuff. But I have a gig, and later on I have a gig as well. I play up to I think 3 o'clock, then went home like late. So, good day again, everyone, and let's talk about this solo intro today. The good thing about this solo, I can say, is the chord progression. Okay, the chord progression. Let me check the intro. That's like A minor, F, right? So with this one, it's like I don't know. It's just an intro, and it's kind of open and using a lot of open strings. If you check my YouTube channel, just put "Just Take My Heart." I actually played it in a different position. I played it here. All right, which is also cool. But I think Paul Gilbert played it there. I'm not sure why I played it here. So see the same notes, and And then I know that I played it here, but I don't know why I transcribed it here. I'm not sure why, but I think also Paul Gilbert played it here. Or maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe he played it. I'm not sure. I forgot to you know why I did it here. But anyway, those are like same notes. The good thing about this position though, it's 9th fret, and like I've said, you have to tune it F here on the 6th string. It's a 10th fret on the 4th string, 7th fret on the 3rd string, and then 8th fret on the 2nd string. So we have C, D, and G. You know, it's a C add 9. Right? So it's a C add 9, and then we have a bass of, if you play this only, that's a C add 9. Right? But we have a bass of A. So A minor, 11, 7. Right? So we have that A minor 11 chord. If we think about it like this, okay? So the chord depends on the bass. If you think about it on the C, it's a C add 9. Basic, simple, right? And we know that, right? Like that, C add 9. But when you put the bass, now we can call it differently. Because we have that 11 here, we have that 7 there. We can call it A minor 11, right? So with the 7 and 11. So that's how we name chords, depending on the bass. Right? So with this one, what I noticed when I played it, you know, it's all open, it's all ringing out. Right? Now compared to this one, we have to lift that G note. Alright? Well, which is okay. So it depends on what you want. Maybe you can check how Paul Gilbert did it. Maybe he did it here, I don't know, I forgot already, but you know, those are the same notes. But I just remember when I was you know, young and playing this, because this is one of my favorites. I was playing it here. And definitely those parts, the same as what Paul Gilbert did. So only the first part, it can be like this, or it can be like this. Entirely up to you, you can check that out. I have that on my YouTube channel, you know, tabs and the backing track as well here. Mostly I teach like the theory behind, you know, what the solos are or what they're doing. The notes I already have it on tabs. Okay, so that one or this one depends. So lots of open string there, you know. And if you look at this like theoretically, like this one, right? This one and this one. So those are like open chords, right? And that's the beauty of how like how he managed to, like, it's like a puzzle, you know, like how he did this. So it's really nice. I like it. Right? Always there's an open string. Open, 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 open. It's really ringing out when you play it, even if you play fast. It's so nice, okay? And then that F makes a big difference. If not, if you're tuned down to E, then you have to play here, and then you have to go like that. I'm tuned to F, so it's really far. You will not have that open string, right? So it's really cool to have that F there, and I think he played that the whole thing. You know, when he plays live, you can check that out. Also, if you want me to give a shout out, there you go. I was planning to do this like last week, but I did something else. I'm thinking every Thursday I'm going to do like theory lessons. You know, how to do it, how to play. 2 days like solos. Okay, Monday and Tuesday. So I'll be back here tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm doing this every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday here in YouTube. Okay, so please do subscribe if you like solos and guitar. Gains Music, thank you so much. Who else? Dio Vlog, Chris Brasila, hello. Okay, so we have that, and then it just repeats. then we have, I like that one, so it's that natural harmonics, and it's just 6/4, 5/3, 2, 4/2, right? So string skipping, and the harmonics are on the 7th fret and then 12th fret. So we have that, right? So to really have that ringing, tone with the natural harmonics, make sure you're playing it on top of that fretboard. So, right, on the last note is just a C note there. On the first string, yeah, 8th fret, right? So. And Pogilbert is really, like blocking it. Alright, that's that part. And then we have this cool. I really like that. Just the D bass there, and then doing this, all those chords, right? So I have that on the tabs on my channel, but fingers, using fingers and thumb, and using those staccato, right? Lovely, and then it goes like. And that is difficult to do if you're again not tuned to F on the 6th string, right? Bass right? To have that bass line there. So yeah, just tune down your tune up your 6th string to F, and it's much easier to execute. Okay, so that's the intro, and then the chords on the verse. He's doing like something like that, finger style. I don't have that on my channel, but it's kind of like a chordal, kind of way complicated, but you can just play basic with the pick and just play the chords there. Okay, because they don't have a keyboard player, right? Okay, now going on to the solo, because the lesson is actually the solo only, but I really like that intro as well. So let's do the solo. The good thing about this one is the chord progression, and this is, I can say, Lydian scales, both. So it goes to B flat, C, right? So B flat and C. So we're in the key of F. So some of you guys will think of like, okay, it's a key of F, so it's F major. Yeah, it is F major scale, but we have that B flat and C. So think about it, it's in a B flat Lydian scale, and also started with a B flat note there. Right? So that's a B flat Lydian scale, and you can think of it like an F major scale. If for those of you who are like still confused about modes, just think of it like F major scale. It's going to be fairly easy for you to understand that. You have that. Right? Everywhere on the fingerboard, it's very important. I told you, every time work on your scales, because chords and scales relationship is very important, right? So if you're playing F major scale on this one, because the chord starts with B flat, you'll be good. B flat and then C. And high to Ross, caps, and Nanoy Judas. And Christopher Sila. Okay, in YouTube, I do English, but most of my subscribers are from different countries. I know I have lots of Filipino subscribers, but I also have subscribers from different countries like Japan, Indonesia, and United States. You know, those are like a lot. Okay, so B flat C. And start with that, and then it shifts to A flat. You see, my power chord is different because I'm tuned to F. I have to slightly go half step there. Down. A flat. Now we're going to do A flat lead-in on this one. So if you think about this, so it's an F major. So I'm talking about the theory here, guys. F major, and then you have to think of like E flat on the second part of the solo, and then just to give you an idea how it works. So this part is medium or F major scale. And this one is an E flat, or it's an A flat medium. Goes back to C, and then it went up to kind of complicated to think about it. So it's working with different keys, right? So they're really good. I don't know who composed this, but they're really good, you know, in terms of like harmony, chords, and scale relationship, everything like that, using the modes and stuff. But to easily teach you how it works, you're on the key of F, you know, and then it goes like go to E flat there, so whole step down. So that's how the solo goes. Now, that's the easy part. It's like you're on B flat, C, F, and then solo on the F. We always talk about how to create solos, right? So think about this. When you look at this solo, you will see that, oh, it's easy to play, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But if you're the one who's going to play this, it's actually not that easy. And if you're the one, like, okay, MR.BIG took you as a break guitar player, put a solo on this one. I'm telling you, this solo really following the chord progression, and that's why it's very melodic. When it goes to that A flat, and that's an E flat. And that's how good, you know, MR.BIG, I told you, Paul Gilbert is, how he creates solos, very melodic. And because of those theory that I'm telling you right now, it's really following where the chord goes. I don't want to be like really into detail. We can do that, but I don't have much time because I have a student also. I do one-on-one lesson. So let's go like slowly. Okay. So here, starting with B flat. So all of those, you know, to easily explain it to you, all of those are in the F major scale. Not changing anything, all in the F major scale. But started with B flat because like I've said, this is a B flat lead. Also, I like this solo, to be honest with you, with a lot of pinch harmonics. I know Paul Gilbert did some pinch harmonics, but I like really doing a lot of more than the pinch harmonics. Like that, you know, when he goes like hammer pull off, and then slide there, so good. And then you put pinch harmonic. It's so good. So like I'm putting that every time. That's so good. Everything on the F major scale, to easily explain. Position wise, F major scale starting on that F note 8th fret 5th string. To hold like that, and then here on the 10th fret F. So basically, those are the two positions. If you know that, and if you can look at this also, I also look at scales like this. If you know your pentatonic, we have 5 shapes of the pentatonic. We can call this like the F major scale, or D minor pentatonic, because we always talk about this. F major is relative to D minor. If you're new to this channel, I always talk about this major and minor scale relationship. You don't have to think of two scales, you just have to think of one scale. Actually, let's say if you want to think of like D minor, oh, it's related to F major because they share the same notes, right? So it's fairly easy for you to navigate on the fingerboard. Once you know the D to D minor, they share the same notes as the F major. So with this, your favorite pentatonic shape. In this case, because we're half step higher. So we have that. You can play that on the F major, correct? Because they share the same note. And if you look at this and how the position is, because this is how Paul Gilbert also played it. I checked that also before when I transcribed it. You will see really the connection. That's a D minor, and this is the F major. So you don't actually need to study another scale or to think of like F major and then D minor. You can think of only one of those. We can think of the F major. It's the same as the D minor. So it's fairly easy to improvise and navigate on your fingerboard. You don't have to think of two keys, if you know what I'm talking about right now. Okay? So the D minor pentatonic can work on the F major scale, which is in this case, you know, what we're doing right now. And if you master your pentatonic, 5 shapes of the pentatonic, which I have it on my channel, if you want to master that, just put mastering pentatonics, alvindeleon, which is my name. You will see, you know, you can memorize all the 5 shapes. Why do we need those 5 shapes? Look, with this one, with this solo, you will see that it's just going on the first position and then moving on the 5th position of that pentatonic. And we're talking about D minor pentatonic here. Bear with me with this one. If you know your positions of the pentatonic, you can actually navigate throughout the fingerboard. Okay? And when you're doing solos, you will not be confused because you can actually, I always tell my student, it's like it's lighting up. Okay? Of course, it's not lighting up, but it's lighting up. Like you can see like, oh, this is the 1st position. Oh, this is the 5th position. You will not make mistakes on like moving your fingers from one point to the other. Because you can actually see, oh, this is 1st position. Now I'm going to the 5th position. Now I'm going to the 2nd position, which in this case doesn't work. Doesn't really, I didn't move to that 2nd position. So only first, if I look at this, it's only 1st position and 5th position of the pentatonic. Why are we talking about pentatonic? You told me this is Lydian. Because, you know, they're all connected. That pentatonic, the minor, is connected to the F major. That F major is connected to that Lydian, B flat Lydian. They're all the same. They share all the same notes. We're talking about this in not the harmonic context of it, but we're talking about it of how we visualize the fretboard when we're doing solos. Most of the time, especially when you're doing live, we work on numbers. Like, oh, I'm having to play on the 11th fret, then going to the 3rd fret, then 10, stuff like that, if you know what I mean. Most of the beginners do it like that. Oh, and then if they forgot the number, they won't be able to play it. Now, what I'm teaching you right now is actually visualizing where the shapes are, okay? Especially when you know your shapes, all your shapes, but only 5 shapes. And then you can easily navigate it and find it, even just listening to it. And that's what I'm teaching you right now. Okay? So that's a good thing to remember. So if you haven't mastered your pentatonic 5 shapes, so go to my my channel, check it out, and you'll see you can easily master that. And once you master that, also master the natural, minor, and major scale. Again, they share the same notes. Okay? So it goes here, which is, let's say, 5th position. Then go back to that 1st position. Okay, and then we're done on that key. B flat Lydian or F major scale, if you want to think about like that. And then when we go to this, now we're talking about the 1st position and the fifth position again, pentatonic, for that C minor or E flat major pentatonic. So I look at it like this. It's the same thing. It just moved half step, whole step lower, okay? But on this octave position. Do you understand how I look at the fingerboard? If you look at the fingerboard like this, it's fairly like you will not have that much, like mistakes on notes, because you see it like let's say position shifts, or you see it like clearly this is how where I will play it. Okay, like you want to hit it here, you want to hit it here, because I see it like this is the fifth position of that. Then I'm back on that first position. This is this one. Octave lower. Okay, that's the lesson for today. How you visualize your fingerboard when you're doing solo and you're memorizing your solos. Right? So here. Okay, that's the first position, octave higher. And then you go back again on the first position, this lower octave. Fifth position. It's so easy to remember. Why? On the first part, he did first position and fifth position. On the second part, he did first position and fifth position also, just on octave, and then went back to the octave lower, octave higher, and then octave lower. That's about it. And I have this in my head, and every time let's say I forgot the solo. Okay, I forgot the solo. Then when I checked it again, it will come back. Oh, it's just those position. And then if I have it in my ears already, I can easily navigate to that position and get it quickly. I actually studied this, I don't know, 5 minutes only. I don't always play this, then I go back to it, and then I got it already because of that. So I'm sharing that to you guys. Hopefully it's giving some value to your playing. I don't play Polyphia. I'm not that good. I'm not good. Okay. If you're trying to, I'm just here to teach you this, MR.BIG. Although not my cup of tea, but it's good. It's good. Dio blog, hello. Then D Struma, hi, I'm new here. Can you play? No, I don't play playing. Not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. Although I like it, but not that much. Hesim Danish, you can play a Strandberg while sitting. Yeah, yes. Just put this one, just so it's comfy. If I have this strap, it's still like moving. If I have this, just stays on in place. For those who are asking, this is called Performax. It's from Italy. You can check it online. Performax guitar support. I don't know if they have already if it's available. Okay, so that's how I see it when I do the solos. For me, I believe it's very important if we are doing solos, so that we don't make mistakes like, oh, where am I going? Like playing here. Okay, you did that, and then where am I now? And then go. And then you go out of tune, especially when you're doing live. If you don't know how to visualize the fingerboard, trust me, I've been there a lot. When I was starting out, I didn't know how to look at it. I always see it like, when you're starting out, you're just looking at like numbers, just looking at like frets, right, the tabs and stuff, and then you look at it, oh, 22 fret, no, and you thought this is 22 fret, that's 18, and this is 20. You make a mistake, and then you're doing it live, and then bam, it's so bad, it's gonna be out of tune, right? And then you move it, and you messed up. I messed up a lot of times, and of course, through experience and doing this every time you see some ways, easy ways where you can play it nicely and look at the fingerboard in different ways. And this is how I see it, right? So hopefully I gave you some tips there doing the solo. So first position, fifth position, you'll see my hand, moving there. First position. Fifth position. Back to first position. Then I'm going to fifth position here. Then first position. Back to first position here. your head, right, I'm going to fifth position, first position, it's, you know, you will not make that much mistakes. That's what I'm telling you. And that's just for the position. In terms of the technique, lots of techniques to be to master here. Of course, bending, we need to master that bending. And in this case, a lots of hammer-ons and pull-up with slides. Always talk about that. That's a must. You need to work on that every single day if you must. Like, I have students really having trouble with just doing this. If you're not having trouble with that, you're not a beginner anymore. But most of the beginners, they cannot connect that, like, you know, in legato fashion, where I can say, like, it's not really you're doing that, you're having trouble. So practice that to the point that it's second nature already. It's good practice, you know, pull off and hammer off and pull off. Just like this. Hammer, pull off. Well, if you're not a beginner anymore, you can do this easily. Good for you, that's nice. But, you know, when you're starting out, really you need to work on those techniques, right? What else? PalmMuting and muting in general. If you don't know how to mute your strings, this is unwanted string noise, a lot of unwanted string noise. If I will not mute it, see that? And that's what we call sympathetic strings. If you play an A, another A will ring out. So even if you're really, I can say, wait. Just need to turn off something. So even if you know how to, you know, to play like cleanly, and I can play without the, you know, muting. So it doesn't matter. We have sympathetic tension. When you play one note, other notes are ringing out. See, I took off my hand already. That's actually the D string ringing out. When you play a D, another D will ring out. This is the D on the third string. Take it out. That D, fourth string, which is open, is ringing out. And that's what we call sympathetic strings. And that's the reason, as a lead guitar player or solo, when you're doing solos, you need to know how to, it's a must, to know how to mute the strings. Okay? Anywhere, if you play E here, see, there's going to be another E that's going to be ringing there. So when we play, even if you're so good in hitting all those, you know, without hitting other strings, especially bending, when you do bends, most of the time when you do bends, you're hooking up the other strings. I don't care if you're a professional, I don't care if you're the best guitar player in the world, but most of the time, if not all the time, we're actually hooking up the other strings when we bend, you know, with the fingers. Why? Because when we bend, when you go up, you're actually hitting the strings already. So if you're not muting the strings, you will hook it up and then it will sound bad, and that's what we call unwanted string noise. Try this at home if you're you have a guitar, and then just try to bend any notes on your guitar, bend it like that. You will see that you're touching the other string already. When you're doing full bends, when you're doing half bend, still you're touching the other or adjacent string. And when you take it out, even how you're like really careful about it, but you cannot be too careful, because when you're playing fast, you cannot do that. So the only way we can do it is by what we call muting. We're talking about PalmMuting, but this is just the simple muting your strings with the left and right. You have to find ways. I taught that many times already here also. Like, you have to mute it with even with the thumb. Why is your thumb out there? I'm actually muting this one. Okay? Muting it with the first finger if you're not using the first finger. Okay? Make sure it's muted there. And then this one also is like what I call security. I don't want to make mistakes, especially when you're recording, guys. And then also I put when I'm recording, I put I do not suggest this, but when you're practicing, do not put that. What do you call this? Noise string damper. Yeah, the string damper. When I'm recording, just to be sure, I don't have those unwanted string noise, so I put that. I know how to mute here, and I still put this just to be sure, so that I don't have to repeat 100 times for a solo. Most of the time I do it like 1, 2, 3 times. If it's like more than 3 times, it means I haven't mastered the solo yet. Okay, so yeah, left hand here, and then right hand muting there. Okay, maybe one time we'll be discussing that thoroughly, in detail, how to mute those strings. So, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe here. And then what else? Those palm muting. Of course, pinch harmonics. I like those. I always teach that pinch harmonic. Again, maybe one time we'll do detail. And then the palm muting. Those palm muting technique where you get makes a big difference on your solo. That one. Yeah, pinch harmonics. If you don't do the pinch harmonics, it's okay, but it's part of the solo. And for me, sometimes I didn't hear it. It's like, oh, I'm just waiting for it. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know if you are also like that. So, oh, where's the pinch harmonics, right? Yeah, that part. All palm mute. Then there's a bit of pinch harmonics there. And we call that semi harmonics. If you're into Guitar Pro and you're transcribing, there's a SH, which is semi harmonics. So this is a really good solo to work on. If you want, you can check it out on my channel. I have also the intro, and this one is the tabs and backing track. And 2 times I already posted this because I really like this solo. So thank you so much, guys. Don't have much time. I need to go, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Who's this? Wong. How to tapping louder? I tried, but the voice is not loud. Tapping. Okay, so maybe I can answer some questions a bit. So tapping, this is the thing. When we tap, we do this, right? There's that sound, right? Look. Yeah, I'm tapping, but there's no sound, right? So what you need to do is think of it like this, okay? When you do hammers, if you can do this, you can do tap, right? Then do it with a tap, okay? Do it with a hammer, and then just copy that. Alright, not this. Okay, so it's like you're really hammering it like this, and then maybe choose, let's say, pentatonic. I'll just choose C here, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then whatever here on the 5th fret on the 2nd string also. So just do this. Now you tell me like, oh, maybe this is distortion. It doesn't matter. If you know the technique correctly, it will sound good. Just practice that. With your first finger, you can do it with your, oh, I have a scale there on the second. It still okay. Right? So if you can do that, it will sound, and then of course when you have a distortion, it's better. Okay, hopefully I answered your question. Who else? When were you doing guitar lesson, Queen? I want to break free in the next live stream. Oh, you're waiting for that? Maybe tomorrow if you want. We can do that. If I forgot, maybe we can do it. Yeah, okay. He's requesting. I think he was requesting it last week. Leander Du Perez. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Okay. So if you want those guys, just comment down below if you want me to do the is Queen. I want to break free. Do I have time? Wait, I don't know if I have time. Let me check. Nope, I don't have time. I'm sorry because I have lesson. I do one-on-one lesson also. If you want me to teach you like one-on-one, I do that as well. We have Magsaysay Loren. Thank you so much there. And Leander Perez, I am good. Yeah, we will check it. Yeah, thanks. Can you give me a processor? Uh, love that love that song. Okay, Jasper, hello. And Earl Cows, can you do the solo in Minsan? I said, usually here I do, I'm sorry, usually here I do, uh, like, international songs or what we can say, yeah, for everyone. Um, for Filipinos, if you want, you can go to my Facebook. I do live also after this. Maybe now I can do, I don't know, around 30 minutes there because busy today. And you can request those Tagalog songs because here, I want to cater to everyone. I have from the US, UK, and different parts of the world. So I am also talking English. My native language is Tagalog. I'm a Filipino. But here I'm doing it in English so that I can cater to everyone. Okay, but for the Filipinos there, I use my native language on Facebook. So after the live here, I go there 30 minutes, to an hour if I have time. So follow me also on Facebook. If you want to support me, yes, I have my Patreon. I'm giving free chords. You can be a free member. You don't have to pay anything. Free chords and backing track. It's free. Nothing. You don't have to pay. For the paid members, I give tabs, PDF tabs, guitar profiles, and WAV files of my work. So that one is good also. I also have my PayHip store if you want to buy all my tabs and background. To support me as an artist or as a musician, it's not easy to be a musician, you know that. So, but I'm doing it. Please do. I'm so sorry, demonetized gamer. Hotel California, I posted that many times here. I'm always getting a copyright strike. Just to give you a story, I played outside and I was just playing the solo of that, and it's just a jam. I don't even want to play it, something like that. So I know how to play it. I posted here, I was copyright strike so many times already, so I'm so sorry. All the Eagle songs are very strict with copyright. I don't know why, but I'm not playing any Eagles. I'm not playing anything like from Sony Music, here on my YouTube channel. If you have like 3 strikes here, you're done. If you have 3 strikes, you're done. They will close your YouTube channel, and they will not put it back again. So it's always about Eagles, Sony Music. So I'm so sorry, guys. If you have any requests like from Eagles, I really love Eagles. I just posted another Eagle song. I forgot the title, and then I was copyright strike again. It was a request, and now I'm not doing any requests from Eagles. So I'm so sorry. It's not my it's not my fault. I love the Eagle songs before. It's not my fault. Sorry. Karma Isma, what's the support thing? Again, it's called Performax, and you can order it online if they have stock, because I know they're out of stock. But it's a really good tool. I'm not an endorser of this one, but yeah, it's really good. You can put it on your electric guitar and have that good position. Basurit Mitra, any tips for writing a melodic solo? I always I always talk about the melodic solos here. Um, who's that? I always talk about melodic solos here. How to create melodic solos, and maybe we'll do that again sometimes. And all the solos that I play here, when I say it's my cup of tea, they're all melodic solos like this one. And how to create it in so that I can answer your question short form. Always follow the chord tones. Those are the I can say the number one thing, aside from phrasing, right? So phrasing, it makes the solo very melodic when you know how to phrase. But the first thing is following the chord progression. Like this one, MR.BIG, Just Take My Heart. It goes to A flat. From B flat, C goes to A flat, B flat. Okay? It goes full step down. And what did Paul Gilbert play? That's A flat arpeggio. Okay? And then that's an extension, I call it, when you're doing solos. So chord tones are your friend when you want to create melodic solos. Okay, so if you haven't, if you don't understand what chord tones are, your target notes, okay, landing notes. I can talk about here maybe on Tuesday if you're Thursday if you're here, guys. We can talk about it in detail. So I like that topic of creating melodic solos. So you can check it now. Also, just put create melodic solos and then my name. My name is Alvindeleon. Put the create melodic solos Alvindeleon. I did 3 videos about it, and you will like it for sure. Create melodic solos Alvindeleon, and let me know what you think about those videos. They are really good. We have Peter Shreds, hello, and Sweet Child of Mine. I don't know if I already did the Sweet Child of Mine. I think here maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do it also. So many requests. Yeah, and every time it's that part. It's that part. How do you play that part? That fast section before the wah wah, right? So that part. So maybe we can do that. I think I still know the the solo Sweet Child of Mine, but there are so many requests here. It's a good topic also, Sweet Child of Mine, because Slash did the harmonic minor there in some parts, right? Right, harmonic minor. Yeah, harmonic minor. That the D sharp. That part, going to the wah wah section. Okay, so again, if you haven't subscribed, we can talk about that solo. Not note for note, but the theory behind it. Also, I have it on my my channel already. The tabs and backing track for that. Okay, for the one who requested Hasra. Hello. So thank you guys. See you again tomorrow. I don't have much time. I'm overtime. See you again tomorrow. Will be I don't know if we can do 2 solos tomorrow because someone is requesting for that's a good solo, right? It's a synth, but maybe we can talk about it. Maybe I'll do 2 solos tomorrow. I don't know. I have watched your videos previously. I absolutely love them. But is listening to David Gilmour helping for writing a melodic solo? Definitely, definitely. If you want to write the melodic solos, always listen, because it's all about our ears and the perception and how we listen. Listen to melodic solos. We all know David Gilmour. He has really beautiful solos, very melodic. Listen to David Gilmour. Listen to the melodic solos of your favorite artist. Doesn't have to be David Gilmour, but David Gilmour is definitely one of those guys who has like really control of that melodic context on their songs, right? But I also like let's say White Lion, Vito Barata, very melodic. I also like simple like Firehouse, very melodic. All the 80s, White Snake. Now I'm into White Snake. I just posted that Here I Go Again. You can check that out, and maybe I'll do a lesson of the Dan Huff version. Very good, very melodic. Dan Huff, if you don't know Dan Huff, very good guitar player. So listen to those guys. For me, those are, I like solos of John Petrucci, very melodic. Following the chord progression. Who else? I like Journey, Neil Sean, Bad English. Rigi Sambora using pentatonic but very melodic. So always listen to like those guys, and really try to like download it into your system. If you can play like that's the reason why I put this YouTube channel, so that I can really try those solos, the solos that I like. I like fast solos, but not that much. Like those, not that much. Some guys, just trying me out here. Can you play like, what do you call it? Through the Flames and Fire and Flames, something like that, by Dragon Force. I mean, I like Dragon Force, but that's not my like listening thing. Like not my cup of tea. Like, not for me. I like it, but you know. I like playing just simple stuff. I like, let's say, like this one, Just Take My Heart. It's not that difficult in a way, but it's so melodic. Something like that. Something my ears can relate to and listen and sing. If I cannot sing it, if I'm doing like, it's good. I like shredding as well. So, but I like this more. Like, I like doing that more, really connecting to those notes. So if you're like me, which sometimes doing some fast runs, doing some tapping, it's okay. Doing some sweeps sometimes, but more of like more of that like Santana's. That's what I like, and I don't. It will not change. That's me. That's how I see it. Melodic solos. Um, Suggestion: before every lesson, can you do a rundown of your gear setting? What effects will be used in each song? That's a really good suggestion. Thank you so much for that, Sir Alan Malolos Castro. This is one of our members in the community. Yeah. That's a good one. And now I'm using Ampero 2 stage, so that's a really good suggestion. We can put that, what tone I'm using, what amp I'm going to use with every solo that I'm going to work on. Thank you so much. That's so good. Is your guitar lesson playlist good to watch for a beginner? Wow. Joe D, I have a complete beginner guitar course. It's a free course for you guys here on my YouTube channel. Just check the playlist. It started from buying the guitar, from using the pick, from what guitar I'm going to use. It's 36 videos. And I'm telling you, if you finish all the 36 videos, you don't need any expensive courses. You don't need any expensive courses. You will be able to play. You will be able to play, the basics of chords and a bit of soloing there. Okay? Just check it out. 36 videos, complete beginner guitar course. Of course, it's in English because it's here in my YouTube channel. Check that out, guys. It's for free. You don't have to pay anything. And you will learn how to read tabs. You will learn the notes on the fingerboard. Everything for free. You don't need to pay anything. So it's my gift to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for asking about that. Play guitar burning low too late for races. Maybe a day hello. Maybe one time I'll just be here and we call it live cifra or live, you know, for your request. Maybe just request and then I listen to it and I'll play it. Okay, maybe one time I'll do that here as well because so many requests already. I'm getting so many requests from the live here. So we'll do that. We'll do that, and most probably you'll do that Thursdays. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I do this every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Okay, guys. Some people think basswood bolt-on guitars have no soul. Is this true? I don't believe those stuff. I don't believe those stuff. I buy guitar even online, and you know, doesn't matter like what wood. I don't believe. I'm so sorry. Some people are just like into woods and stuff. Well, maybe basswood. I don't even know what the wood is. I don't even know. Maybe this is basswood, man. I don't care. The soul comes from you, I think. You know, this is. And then I tweak it on my Ampero stage, and then I get different sounds. Man, if we're so focused on those woods, and I saw like guitar made out of metal, it sounds so good. I saw a guitar made of hollow blocks, and it sounds so good. I saw a guitar made of cardboard, and it sounds so good. You know, it depends on who's playing it. Of course, there's like quality and how it's built. You know, how strong the woods are and stuff like that. How it's, you know, aged and all of that. Yeah, I believe in those stuff to make it durable. But in terms of like, oh, you use this wood and it sounds like this. I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that, you know, very. I don't know even what wood is this. They call this like maple top or something. Yeah. It looks good, so you know. So I don't believe that. So sorry. I have a headless 9-string guitar with photos. Wow, awesome! Congratulations. I like headless guitars. We have. Do you have guitar lessons? I have lots of guitar lessons in my channel. I do also one-on-one guitar lessons, not that expensive. So you can message me, you know, Facebook, Instagram. I think Paul Masdibal would approve. That is a thing of beauty. Yeah, but I think he went to Keys already. I had a Keys before, but I think he went to Keys already, right? Palestina, none. But yeah, they have it still on Strandberg. Do you have guitar lessons? Yes, I do have guitar lessons. Soul of playing is in you, yeah, Peter Shreds. Thank you so much, guys. I have to really go. I'll give more time to you. See you tomorrow. Maybe I can give more time. Please do come tomorrow. Well, maybe we can do 2 lessons, or if there are some requests, you know, just listening and playing, I'll do that as well. You know, we'll have fun here in YouTube. This YouTube channel is it's getting you know, better now and good. So see you guys. Have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, same time. It's Europe time. I live in Prague. It's around 2 o'clock here. So I don't know where you're from. If it's in the Philippines, I think they're 6 hours ahead. So 8 o'clock in the Philippines. And if you're in the US, I think 6 hours, I don't know, earlier. Okay, US is 6 hours earlier because I have students from US, and then Philippines is like 6 hours ahead. And my time is 2 o'clock, so it's going to be what time in the US? I don't know, 8. Okay, in the morning. So see you guys. Thank you. And for the Filipinos, I'll be on YouTube for a bit. Yeah, Facebook for a bit. Bye bye, guys.